Guys, we all have those moments when we come home from work, we're tired, we're exhausted, and we're like, you know what, I'm not getting my things ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna get up in the morning, I'm gonna do it. But we wake up and we're still tired. Or we have to be somewhere and we run out of time and we didn't get our stuff together, or we just ran out of time. But we're not leaving the house without a fragrance. We're not doing that. So today, guys, I am going to share some grab and go fragrances. Grab and go, because we're not leaving without a fragrance, but we got to grab something and go. Grab and go, grab and go, grab and go fragrances, guys. So if you are interested in seeing my recommendations for some easy grab and go fragrances, then please keep on watching.
One look and I breathe. One touch feels skin deep. A picture perfect.
Okay, guys, before we get into these grab and go fragrances, if this is your first time here, hey guys, my name is Sunny, and here on my channel we talk about all things fragrant, all things fragrance, and more fragrance. If you would, please consider hitting that subscribe button, turning on your post notification bell, drop some comments below. You have now crossed over to the sunny side. Okay, guys, we know we always have good intentions, but there are times when we are rushing. We just do not simply have time to, or we ran out of time, right? And we need a fragrance that we can grab and go, grab and go, grab and go. So guys, I have picked out a few fragrances and they're just easy. Okay, you don't even have to think about it. They're going to be appropriate for day into evening, for work, for school, for church, for dinner, for brunch, anything that you want to do. These fragrances are going to fit appropriately and accordingly for any and all occasions. So first up, we have by the House of Nest, and it is Lychee and Rose. Guys, this is an easy grab and go fragrance. Not much thought. This is a beautiful fragrance, and you're going to see something very similar. And majority of these fragrances, they're going to be fruity and fresh, kind of nuances to all of these fragrances. Again, I'm not getting heavy into the scent profile, but just going to share a little bit of, what the nuances are and what the fragrance kind of smells like. So with Nest, Lychee and Rose, it's fruity, it's a bit tropical. Of course, rose, sweet, fresh, a bit floral, of course, with the rose in there. But guys, this is so easy. This is such an easy wear. You don't have to think about it. You just grab and go. So again, this is Lychee and Rose, and this is by Nest. Next up, guys, we have Plume Impression Pop Heart. Guys, again, this is a beautiful fragrance with Pop Heart. Again, it's fruity, it's sweet. Now, this one is if you want something a little bit more on the gourmand side. Of course, when we have fruity notes, that's always considered a gourmand. But this has some caramel, it's got some vanilla, but it still gives you a burst of freshness in there and a little bit of that tropical vibe. So guys, again, like I mentioned, a lot of these fragrances have that freshness, which again, I feel like it's an easy reach. It brings a little bit of floral, fruity, freshness, that vanilla, the caramel, and I feel like it's appropriate. So it's sweet, but not overly sweet, fresh, but not like soapy. You know what I mean? It's just a beautiful fragrance. And so again, that is Pop Heart by Plume Impression. Next up, we have one that is a very affordable fragrance, and it is Violet Bouquet, and it is by the House of Afnan. Guys, Violet Bouquet, if I could say, on the dry down, it slightly gives me the Herba Pura vibe, and that's once it dries down. Now, Violet Bouquet, it's amber, it's sweet. You've got some woodiness, mossiness, kind of citrusy, woody, warm, spicy. Again, on the dry down, this definitely gives me some Herba Pura vibes. Now, don't base it, don't judge it off of the name, because Violet Bouquet, I was hesitant. This was a blind buy for me. And I was hesitant because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get this heavy dose of violet, you know, a violet floral bouquet type of a vibe. And that's not what you get. It really gives you, again, some sweetness, freshness, spice, not freshness. This one doesn't really give you that fresh vibe. It gets more of a sweet, mossy, like I said, that Herba Pura type of a vibe. So again, like I said, this is an easy reach. Definitely can take you from day into night and really appropriate for any occasion. Now I will say with all of these fragrances, you guys know that I am an oversprayer. I am extra. But again, because, you know, we're grabbing and going, you know, even if you don't have time to spray, you know, right then and there, throw it in your bag, take it with you and, you know, spray, and then you can always reapply. You can reapply going out into the evening, you know, if that's what you choose to do, reapply through the day. And that's typically what I do anyway. So, you know, I spray in the morning, you know, and then afternoon, maybe after lunch or what have you. And then I always spray in the evening as well, depending upon what I have going on. And of course, at night, I have my nighttime routine as well. So then I'm going to spray something else. So there you have it. Grab it and go. And you don't have to worry about any layering or anything else. Next up on the list, I have Tumi Whisper. Now guys, I did a more dedicated review to Tumi Whisper in another video. It was actually Tumi Whisper along with Tumi Signature, and I will leave the link to that video up here. But guys, Tumi Whisper is such a gorgeous fragrance. This is a fruity, rose, sweet, floral, slightly sour fragrance. Now, when you think of sour, it's not that sour that's just like gonna get you right in there type of sour, but this is a beautiful, easy grab and go fragrance, guys. You don't have to think about it. Oh, it smells so good. It smells really good. And I feel again that you can wear it wherever. So whether you're going to a doctor's office, whether you're going into the office, whether you're going to lunch, whether you're going to brunch, whether you're going to church, you can wear Tumi Whisper, you know, anytime, anywhere, for any occasion. So again, Tumi Whisper, and this is a easy grab and go fragrance. Next up, guys, I have from the House of BDK, and it's crazy because I have not actually grabbed for this fragrance very much, and I've had it for a few months, and no particular reason. I think because me and my fragrances, we were separated, right? But this is Empatia, and this is by the House of BDK. Again, this is a very gorgeous, beautiful fragrance. Guys, easy reach. I will say that this fragrance, in my opinion, is a little bit more beast mode than some of the other fragrances. So, you know, if you're transitioning from day to night and if you want something a little bit lighter for the day, maybe don't go as heavy. But again, I'm extra, so I'm always going to go heavy regardless. But with BDK Empatia, you're going to get some woody nuances, some rose, some citruses. It's sweet, it's fruity, of course. Vanilla, if I can remember correctly, I believe there's some oud in here, but honestly, guys, I do not smell oud in this at all. I don't smell oud at all whatsoever. Let me get it on my skin and just make sure that I'm not telling you something that's incorrect. But I don't think that I get the oud in here at all. And then you're going to have some floral nuances as well. Guys, this is a gorgeous, beautiful fragrance. I do definitely feel that this is going to be an easy grab and go fragrance, but I will tell you, it is a little bit more beast mode than some of these other fragrances. But again, I do feel as if, you know, you just spray one or two, you're good for the day. But then if you're going into the night, into the evening, you have, you know, dinner, date, what have you, go in, go heavy, go hard, do your thing. but BDK Empatia is an easy grab and go fragrance. You don't even have to think about it. All right, next up on the list, easy grab and go. I don't think that with this house or this designer, this is a designer fragrance, and one that has become one of my favorite designer fragrances, and one that I initially did not like. I did not like it at all, and it has now become a love for me. And it is Marc Jacobs. Guys, I am so in love with all of Marc Jacobs fragrances. Like, I don't know what it is, but I love Marc Jacobs and I think that that's why. It's easy. You don't have to think about Marc Jacobs fragrances, and I love them. Guys, you see, this is like a 200 ml, I think. And look at the dent in that. And that's me, because like I swear that I always have so much time when I don't, okay? I'm like, oh, I got plenty of time to get ready until I don't, and then I'm always rushing. And so easy reach, grab and go. So this is Marc Jacobs, and it is Daisy Oh So Fresh. So a Daisy Oh So Fresh, this is a fruity, sweet, green, kind of powdery, rose, fresh, citrusy type of a fragrance. Now guys, again, this may not be necessarily like someone's, date night pick, but if this is all you have, right? You're rushing, you're in a hurry, this is what you start out in the morning and you're going into the evening. I don't feel like if you went on a date, they'd be like, oh my God, ew, you don't smell good. Yes, you still smell good. You're still going to smell feminine. You're still going to smell like a lady. Okay, so Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Fresh is an easy grab and go fragrance. And last but certainly not least is one that has primarily been shared, and I've shared it, and I've heard others share this fragrance as more so of a date night fragrance. And I don't really feel that way anymore. I feel with this fragrance, and I feel like almost, I'm not going to say all, but I do feel like this fragrance is really appropriate for any time. And some may not feel that way or agree with me, but I'll tell you why I feel that this is appropriate for any time. And this is Versace, and it is Crystal Noir. All right, and don't pay attention to my fingerprints. Versace Crystal Noir. Now, Versace Crystal Noir, I feel that it is a easy reach fragrance and appropriate for whenever, because it is fresh, it is spicy. And I feel that the freshness that's in here makes it appropriate for any time, because it doesn't add too much depth to the fragrance. It kind of brightens it up a bit. So it's fresh, it's spicy, it's kind of warm. There's some florals in here. You're gonna get some woodiness. There's some coconut in here. It's got a bit of a lactonic note. So with the coconut, with the freshness, that's why I feel that this is really appropriate for any time. And again, this is a fragrance that I feel is really going to transition from day into the evening very, very well. And it's really appropriate for any time because, again, like I said, the freshness, the florals, the lactonic, the coconut, perfect for day. And then that warm spiciness is going to take you right into the evening. And it is a easy grab and go fragrance. You don't really have to give it much thought. It's going to smell good. It's been around for quite some time, and people still absolutely love this fragrance. So again, easy grab and go fragrance, not much thought that has to be put into it. It's going to be great by itself. You don't have to think about layering. Just grab it and go, throw it in your bag, throw it in your purse, what have you. That's it. You don't have to think much about it. All right, guys. So that's what I have for you today. Guys, if you like this video and you want to see more videos, then continue watching. Until next time, guys, make sure you click on that subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell. You have now crossed over to the sunny side, so please drop some comments below. And like I said, until next time, guys, peace.